Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Dawning now our gay.
Good morning, you guys. It is a nice, dark, cozy morning over here. It's 10 o'clock. I've been up for a little bit already. I am just really looking forward to today. My plan today is to do some editing. I'm gonna edit some of the videos that I filmed yesterday. And then I have a bridal trial this afternoon for a potential client for a wedding next year. Trials are interesting. My preferred way to do a trial is for the bride to have already booked me for their wedding and then be scheduling in a trial so that we can work out their look for what they want to do for their wedding day. But some brides will use trials as a way to judge whether or not they want to book me for their wedding, which is just a little bit more pressure. That's the instance with this trial today. I'm doing a friend of hers wedding makeup next year, and so she wanted to do a trial with me because she's also getting married next year. So it's obviously fine and like it's very normal, but it just adds a little bit of stress to my day. I'm just gonna have some peanut butter toast for breakfast today, something simple is kind of the vibe. And then I'll be snuggled up all cozy on the couch editing for the next couple of hours. I'm very excited.
Wind and weather, fa la 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 la, la la la.
Video is uploaded, ready to go up tonight. I had some lunch and now it's time to get ready for work. So I thought we could get ready together. I'm just putting on some of the watermelon dewdrops that I've been really liking lately. And then I'm gonna go over top of those with some magic cream. Yesterday in my Shop My Stash, I used this Merit Perfection Complexion Stick. And I was loving the way that it looked, and I feel like the color is so good for me right now, and I've been struggling to find foundations that match me. So I'm so glad I pulled this out. I'm gonna just apply a little bit less product than I did yesterday, just kind of keep it a little bit more lightweight. For me, there's two important things when it comes to booking a job, especially at a trial for a bride. And those are, does the client like the makeup that you do on them? But also, I think more importantly, does the client like you? Because, I mean, we're all human beings and we are drawn to people that we get along with. Like, it just is human nature. So I feel like a lot of the time, if someone likes you, then they like the makeup that you do on them, and the reverse is the same as well. If you don't click with someone, they are less inclined to like the makeup that you do on them. So I'm always kind of doing my best to make the client feel comfortable and just let my personality come through and just have fun, you know, like have a good time. And I also think that a part of that is how you present yourself and like how your own makeup looks. So if I'm getting up and I'm doing a wedding an hour away and it starts at 5 a.m, like I'm not putting any makeup on. Maybe some like basics like concealer and brow gel, but sometimes literally nothing. But if I have the time, then I do like to just put a little bit more effort into my own makeup, because it's just kind of the first thing that the client sees. And if they like what you have on your face, again, in my experience, they're gonna be more likely to like the makeup that you do on them. This is not true in all instances, but for the most part, it's just what I've found in my experience to work for me. So I'm just going in with a little bit of concealer. Yesterday I used the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant Concealer with the Merit Foundation, and I did really like the way it looked, but I was noticing when I was watching back the footage from the video that I filmed that my under eyes just look a little bit dark, and that's because that concealer doesn't have a ton of coverage. So I want to try this foundation today with the Too Faced concealer, which is more full coverage. I wish I had it in a lighter color, but it's still working for now. I'm gonna set all that with the Airbrush Flawless finishing powder. And then in the areas where I want just a bit more brightness, I'm gonna take the brightening version of that powder and add a little bit more right on top. So I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer here, just trying to use this bad boy up. And I did my bronzer in a different shape yesterday as well, and I was just so happy with my makeup yesterday, so I'm just gonna try and keep playing around with the techniques that I used and see if any of them stick. It's so easy to try a new technique and like it, but then just go back to your same routine. So for work, I usually go neutral colors on the eyes, or I'll do like rosy tones. Today I'm thinking we do neutral. I just want to be careful not to go too dark. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this oldie but a goodie Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize palette. I was talking about it in my empties, my kit empties video that I was editing this morning, and it reminded me how much I used to love this palette, not only for my clients but also for myself. So I've got my lids primed already. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a really simple little look. And then I'll just mix a couple of colors from the same eyeshadow palette to go underneath. Mascara. All right, eyes are done. We're almost done. Just need a little bit of blush. Still working on using this guy up, so I'm gonna go in with this one. And then a little highlight as well. I've got the little Dior palette that I've been using a lot recently, just right here in front of me, hence why I've been using it a lot recently. I'm gonna mix these three shades together today. And that's it for the makeup for now. I might add a little lip liner after I brush my teeth again. But let's take care of this hair, and before we do that, I'm gonna get dressed as well. So my hair is just air dry in its natural form. In the summer, I usually would like wet my hair and then just let it air dry again, like basically every single day, because I just get more curl out of it that way. But in the winter, I don't love having wet hair every day. So I bought this a little while ago. This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Refreshing Foam. And I've tried this a couple of times. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with this today and just kind of try to refresh my hair a bit. It just looks quite like dry and frizzy at the moment, so I'm hoping this will help with that, and then maybe just give a little bit more wave. Okay, so I like that, and then I think I'm also gonna add in just a little bit of hair oil. I've been using this one for ages. This is the Techna Art List Control. I use like half a squirt of this and then keep it on my ends only. Okay, hair is done. We are ready to go. So I'm gonna just make sure my kit is all packed. I'm gonna jump in the car and then head out.
Shawty told me I'm a nobody. She ain't wrong, I've been a problem child of my life. I feel like I don't even know myself. Looking in my eyes, I ain't nobody. In my mind, still the child that I always was. Skipping class, getting high on the school buses. But I don't wanna get to know myself. Find me in the clouds or I'm always right. Waking up the days I've been reminiscing a lot. Afraid of making a mistake, I don't pay attention a lot. And I've been conversating with God and Satan about which way that I should probably embark upon and lead me to high places. Shawty told me that I'm changing, of course I've been fucking changing. Things haven't been the same since grade school, smoking papers. Lately all I ever do is just sleep music and waiting for the day I finally break from the home.
Just finished a trial. It went really well. She's gonna go ahead with the booking, which is great. It's 4:30 now, which means I'm gonna be going straight into rush hour traffic. So I'm gonna get moving. I am cold and I want to be at home. So let's
my focus out of alignment. I flip a coin in the street for the moment. I'm indecisive. I live riddled with vices. Your angels, I couldn't find them.
It's 7 o'clock. It could be 10 p.m. It feels so late to me. It's so dark and I'm so tired. But I'm just gonna touch up my makeup here real quick because I'm actually going out for dinner tonight. I don't know if I mentioned it in this vlog or not. I keep forgetting that it's happening, so I feel like I didn't, but my friend Shay is in town from Winnipeg. She actually was at our wedding, but I didn't get to spend like very much time with her. It was hard to spend time with everybody there. There was a lot of people and it was a lot. But yeah, she's back in town so soon, so we're gonna go for dinner. I just wanted to put on a quick lip and do a little makeup touch up. I feel like my makeup doesn't even really need any touching up, which is great. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this lip liner that I used the other day. This is Soar from MAC. We're going to Gia for dinner, which is a vegetarian slash vegan Italian restaurant on Dundas West. I've been once before. I went with my girlfriends and we sat on the patio and they were pretty newly open, so I haven't been inside yet, and I feel like it looks super cute in there, so I'm excited to see it. And since then, they've actually been Michelin recommended. Like, they don't have a Michelin star, but Michelin came to Toronto and went around and, like, I don't know, gave some recommendations or made a list of places that they stand behind, and this was one of the restaurants. So I remember it being super good, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for a delicious dinner and to see Shay. We actually met in Vancouver. We both worked together at Rogers in Vancouver. So that was like 10 years ago or more, and we were good friends out there. Her, me, and Will were like a little trio. We used to hang out together all the time, so yeah, should be fun.
So what the fuck am I fucking? I'll give a fuck, it's whatever. Your mama hate how I talk and I ain't changing up, she know better. And plus you found my replacements, but days that I couldn't gauge it.
Oh my god, that food was so good. I ordered the cacio e pepe. It was so yummy. We also got dessert, which was also good, and I had 2 glasses of wine. So overall, a very successful evening. Obviously, I'm home now. I've removed my makeup and I'm getting into bed. It's like 10:30. So very successful night. It was so nice to see and spend some time with Shay. We've always gotten along so well, and she's just like such a chill, like good person. Yeah, so I have a wedding in the morning. It's my first wedding since November, and I'm actually so excited about it. I really am so lucky that I love my job. Like, it's just so fun to get to go and do makeup on people. Like, I just love it. So I'm really excited for tomorrow, although it is the first day that I have to wake up early in so long. It's not even that early. The wedding starts at 8 and it's in Toronto, so I don't even have to get up like that early. But I've literally been waking up at 9 every day for like a month. So it's gonna feel very early, which I'm kind of nervous for that part, but I know once I get out of bed, everything will be fine. Plus, I'm gonna treat myself to a coffee in the morning, so I have that to look forward to. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.